Have you ever wondered what's really going on inside the mind of a horse? These majestic animals have been our companions for thousands of years, but they are full of surprises. For instance, did you know that a horse can't breathe through its mouth like we can? Or that their teeth take up more space in their head than their brain? Stick around! Because we're about to gallop through 5 mind-blowing facts about horses that will completely change the way you see them. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with a big one. Horses can sleep both standing up and lying down. How cool is that? You've probably seen a horse dozing in a field, standing perfectly still. They can do this thanks to a special system of ligaments and tendons in their legs called the stay apparatus. It basically allows them to lock their joints in place so they can relax their muscles without falling over. This is a brilliant survival instinct passed down from their wild ancestors. Standing up meant they could make a quick getaway if a predator approached. But here's the catch. To get the deep, restorative REM sleep they need, just like us, they have to lie down. This deeper sleep is crucial for their brain health and memory. However, they only do this when they feel completely safe and secure, usually with other horses nearby to keep watch. So, if you ever see a horse lying down, it's a sign that they feel totally at ease in their environment. They typically only need about 25 to 30 minutes of this deep sleep per day, often broken up into short naps. It's a fascinating 2-part sleep system that perfectly balances rest and readiness. Now, let's talk about vision. If you think you have good peripheral vision, a horse has you beat, hands down. Horses have one of the largest eyes of any land mammal, and their placement on the sides of their head gives them an incredible, almost 350-degree field of vision. This is another amazing evolutionary trait for a prey animal. It allows them to see potential dangers approaching from nearly any direction without even turning their head. However, this panoramic view comes with a couple of small blind spots, one directly in front of their forehead and another directly behind their tail. This is why it is so important to always approach a horse from the side and speak to them so they know you're there and don't get startled. While their side vision is great for detecting motion, they use their binocular vision where the fields of view from both eyes overlap, to judge distance and focus on things directly in front of them. To do this, they often have to raise or lower their head to get a clearer picture. It's like having built-in widescreen goggles. Here's a fact that might sound a little funny, but is absolutely true. Horses can't burp or vomit, for that matter. Unlike humans and many other animals, horses have an extremely powerful band of muscle at the entrance to their stomach. This valve, called the cardiac sphincter, is a one-way street. Food goes in, but it's almost physically impossible for it to come back out. While this might seem like an odd design, it served their ancestors well. As grazing animals that are constantly eating, this system prevents stomach acid from splashing up into their esophagus. The downside is that it makes them very susceptible to a painful and dangerous condition called colic, which is basically a severe stomach ache. Since they can't relieve pressure by burping or throwing up, any gas buildup or blockage in their digestive tract can become a serious emergency. That's why horse owners have to be extremely careful about what and how their horses eat, ensuring they always have fresh water and a consistent diet. Let's move on to communication. Horses are masters of nonverbal language. Since they can't talk, they use their entire body to communicate with each other and with us. Their most expressive tools: their ears. A horse's ears are like little satellite dishes, constantly moving to pinpoint sounds and signal their mood. If their ears are pricked forward, they're alert and interested in something in front of them. If their ears are swiveling back and forth, they're listening to their surroundings, trying to figure out what's going on. And if you see a horse's ears pinned flat back against its head, that's a clear warning sign. It means they are angry, annoyed, or scared, and it's a good idea to give them some space. But ears are just part of the story. They also use their nostrils, their tail, and their overall body posture to express themselves. A swishing tail might mean they're irritated or just swatting flies. A high-held tail often signals excitement. By learning to read these subtle cues, we can build a much deeper and more trusting relationship with these incredibly sensitive animals. Finally, let's talk about their social lives. Horses are incredibly social creatures. In the wild, they live in herds with a clear social hierarchy or pecking order. This structure is vital for the safety and well-being of the group. A herd is usually led by a dominant mare, an older, experienced female who makes decisions for the group, like where to find food, water, and safe places to rest. The stallion's main role is to protect the herd from predators and rival stallions. Within the herd, horses form very strong bonds with each other. You'll often see pairs of horses standing side by side, grooming each other with their teeth in a behavior called allo-grooming. This not only keeps them clean, but also reinforces their social bonds and helps lower their heart rates, making them feel calm and secure. This deep-seated need for companionship is why it is so important for domestic horses not to be kept alone. A horse without a companion, whether it's another horse, a donkey, or even a goat, can become stressed and lonely. They truly thrive on friendship, just like we do. So there you have it. 5 incredible facts that give us a small glimpse into the complex and wonderful world of horses, from their unique ability to sleep standing up to their intricate social structures. There is so much more to these animals than meets the eye. They are intelligent, sensitive, and have adapted perfectly to their environment over millions of years. The next time you see a horse, maybe you'll notice the subtle flick of its ears or appreciate the incredible way its eyes scan the horizon, and you'll have a newfound respect for these magnificent creatures. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning more about horses with us today. If you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What horse facts surprised you the most? Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.